All right, guys. We are Sharp Ideas. This is our media plan for Bovine Basics. Ed Rudberg, Doug Everling, Mike McKinney came together in 2010. They're very environmentally sound guys, really looking out, making sure everything's safe for everybody. They came up with this product, Bovine Basics, 100% anaerobically digestible soil supplement that can be used on anything for personal needs, production, anything like that. Take a look at where the product is currently in terms of strengths and weaknesses, threats. Like I said, it is environmentally friendly, perfectly safe to use on edible items such as fruits and vegetables, so you don't have to worry about getting anything contaminated or getting sick. Some people think that naturally when you see cow manure, you're going to think that it smells, really bad, but it doesn't. Low odor, almost no odor. Weaknesses, some of the main things that'll stick out, they don't have the ability to mass produce right now. They don't have the budget, they don't have the facility, they don't have the employees. So that is a weakness in itself. They're not organically certified. So to the true organic customer, not seeing that organically certified label on the bag might be a turnoff. They might tend to, shy away and go towards the major companies. Opportunities, pretty much can go any direction with this because they haven't been anywhere. Can promote through workshops, get the word out there. Like with the low budget, they got to work through anything they can do. So workshops, they can only go up, like I said. Threats, advertising budgets from major companies such as Scott's. Another company, Garrick, has a similar product. It's not 100% cow manure, but it's very similar. It's called Moonure. So anybody who's out there currently looking for products like this, it's going to be, it's going to take a lot of push to get Bovine Basics out there. Here's some of the competition. Like you say, this is at Lowe's. So organic products are all over the shelves. And major companies like Scott's, they have variations of different organics for food, gardening. So one of the things that Bovine Basics can do is you can use their product on anything, rather than having to buy a specific fertilizer for whatever you're trying to do. This is the Bovine Basics Gardener. Typically, married men and women between 45 and 65, income $50,000 and above. Sticking Minnesota and Wisconsin, because that's where the budget lies right now. That's where our target audience is going to be for the time being. We gave our lovely couple a name. That's Janice and James. I don't really think it looks like a Janice, but James. Some of our objectives early on here. The first year from May 1st, 2011, April 30th, 2012. Overall sales goal is $500,000. Part of the way we're going to do that is we're going to attempt to set Bovine Basics apart from all the other products out there, all the other organic fertilizers. Like I said, geographic, Minnesota, Wisconsin, that area, the suburbs of the major cities. Peak seasons, mid-spring to early fall. So in that mid-spring, at the beginning of the spring, we're going to push really hard advertising, get as many people involved as we can, let as many people as we know can, and we will use a reach strategy, supplement it with Facebook, Twitter in the off season. This way to keep it going. These people, the target audience, like I said, early adopters, we want them to see our product, snatch onto it, go with it, spread the word to other people, and that's the way it's going to spread due to our low budget. We can use word of mouth to further our development. The media strategies, similar to what I just said before. Campaign, the thing with Minnesota and Wisconsin is it seems like a small area, but as you can see, according to the National Garden Association in 2009, that area, the Midwest region of the country, was the second largest region to participate in gardening activities. So if we can zone in on that, build up that area, then we'll be able to spread out. We're going to use the pulsing schedule, but that first couple months, A lot of advertising, a lot of media, Facebook, Twitter, magazines, sidewalk, elevator, anything imaginable that you can see. This way, you know, everywhere you look, it'll be out there. Some of the ways we're going to do this, like I kind of just mentioned, social media, Facebook, Twitter, Facebook pages, Twitter profiles, updates, banners, out of home, human, billboards, sidewalk. As you'll see later, we have examples of our sidewalk ads, the QR codes that'll lead you to web pages, links. Elevator, you'll see an example of what we plan to do with that. Lawn and garden expos, relatively cheap to participate in. Set up a table, hand out pamphlets, things like that. Simple ways, but you gotta start somewhere. Digital, internet radio, things like Pandora, banners, advertisements on that, also relatively cheap. So it works within our budget. Northern Garden magazine, you know, you get it from its name. People are going to be reading that and want to use products like this. And then cinema, that's really big. Cinema advertising, Screen Vision is, they do a lot with that. It's seen by millions and millions of people. So if we can get out through there, it also generates the word of mouth to get it going.
Okay, and this is our schedule. Most of our advertising efforts are through the peak seasons, but we have social media going year-round to keep it fresh in consumers' minds. We have farmers markets going through the summer, however, because that's when they're open and you just want to get as many people as possible. We spent most of our budget on cinema advertising, but we spread it out together through elevator, human, sidewalk, Facebook, expos, farmers markets, internet radio, internet banners, and the magazine, and spending a total of $22,169. Right now, people think that organic products are more expensive and that cow manure is a smelly product that they don't really want to work with, but our goal is to get people to realize that Bovine Basics is the brand to beat. We want them to think of beautiful flowers, fresh vegetables, and luscious grass when they think of Bovine Basics. So we want our ads to be informative, but also have spots of humor and be very colorful. This is one of our Facebook ads, which is great because Facebook has over 500 million registered users right now, and if Bovine Basics used Facebook, they could reach up to 1.2 million people in the Minnesota, Wisconsin area in their target audience group. This is our sidewalk ad, which is great because it allows consumers to, it catches them off guard and it makes them think, how did that company get this on their sidewalk? But this is our stencil for that. This is our internet banner, which if people click on it will direct them right to Bovine Basics website. This is our elevator ad with the QR code because a lot of people are curious and will scan the QR codes just to see what a product's about. So, and this is our magazine ad. We made it very colorful and kind of took a spin on the Mary, Mary, au contraire, how does your garden grow rhyme. So, and we have cinema ads. These are the 5 theaters that Julie from Screen Vision said that she would put Bovine Basics cinema ad in, and I would show you an example, but I think we're kind of running low on time, and the way internet works in this building, I don't think. Okay, all right.
Imagine your own backyard this summer. The cookouts, the daily vacations, all around your new pool or spa. Make that dream a reality with Rising Sun Pools and Spas today.
Obviously we're not selling pools, that's just an example.
Yeah. So that would run for Julie recommended for the summer to hit all the summer blockbusters and in early fall. And our future recommendations is for Bovine Basics to switch from a reach strategy to a frequency strategy once they create brand awareness in the Minnesota and Wisconsin area. And then when they want to launch nationally, we recommend that they go back to a reach strategy until they create brand awareness and then switch back to frequency. We want Bovine Basics to increase their advertising budget so that they can compete with the competition, and they need to start advertising in more traditional media such as on HGTV and Better Homes and Garden magazines.